Welcome to Thousand Trails, Timothy Lake South in Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. We're up here in the Pocono Mountains. Looking forward to taking you around to see the campground, as well as see a cool waterfalls. As you can see, there's an RV going in right now. You're going to pull up right to that station. You'll use the ranger call button and they will buzz you in. The sign right in front of the building lets you know this is where you stop and register. The ranger station is straight ahead. Here is your RV staging area without the RV in it. You can unhook here and go to the window and check in. There is the window where you walk up. They will give you your instructions and your map. You do get to pick out your own site here. Here's the ranger station. They say there's always a ranger on patrol, but this is also your membership specialist office. Beside the check-in window, there is the general store. They have t-shirts, supplies that you might have forgotten, gifts, knickknacks. They also have firewood for you. Right here beside the general store is your laundromat. You have a sink, 3 washers, a table for folding along with plenty of information on the boards. You have 3 washing machines. Now do beware that you pay for your laundry using a card, and you do need cellular service to pay. So make sure that you have 2 bars. Off to the side of the laundromat, you do have a propane filling station. It looks like it's pretty easy to access. Okay, there is the lounge. It is right in front of the pool. Actually, you will go through these doors to get your restrooms that are accessible from the pool. Here are your bathrooms that you can use while at the pool. You can also come to the lounge through the store. And here is their lounge area. Looks very cozy. Little fireplace, a couple of TVs, and of course there's some DVDs if you want to watch a movie in here. And the infamous book swap. Turn this one, since I did take one. And there we go. So someone else can enjoy. If you do find our book, you will find a sticker in there. In the lounge, you'll find games and puzzles, as well as your horseshoes and items that you use to play shuffleboard. And all you have to do is to sign out your activity equipment and then bring it back and check it in. Here's the playground, which is full of teenagers today, and they look like they're having a great time. They really have a great pool here. Lots of tables and chairs. It's out in the sunshine, so you can get a little sun, come by, read a book, go swim. And let's check out this farmer's market, maybe get a tomato or watermelon or something.
Yeah, there you go. That'll go good. Tomato, watermelon, salad.
Yeah. 2 for $7 on the red if you want to.
The cherries.
Saturday, they have a farmer's market and a wine tasting at the pool. What a great day.
We come here twice a month. We started this summer. We also go to a lot of other campsites.
There's a campfire pit right outside of the pool. A couple of chairs if you want to relax, build a fire by the pool. All the trash cans in this facility are up front in the parking lot in front of the ranger station. There are several cabins here. Some are annuals, some are for sale, and some are to rent. And beside the woodsy area, there are horseshoes and the shuffleboard. The horseshoe area is well maintained. There's the other side. And you can also keep score. Your shuffleboard area is in between 2 horseshoe pits. Right beside the shuffleboard and horseshoes is a beautiful shaded area with a picnic table, some grills, as well as a fire pit. Looks very inviting. There's the fire pit underneath the shaded area, as well as your picnic table and grill. If you like to shoot hoops, or your child likes to shoot hoops, there is a goal right out here, back in the back parking lot, right out in front of the ranger station. There is a dump station here with 2 ways to access it. and water to clean out your hoses. This is comfort station number 1. There are a few of these throughout the park if you need to use a comfort station. Let's just check it for a second to see how clean these restrooms and shower stations are. There is one handicapped in here and one regular. Looks to be a little bit older. There are also 2 stalls and 2 sinks. They do have several back-in sites that you can choose from. However, you have to be careful what you choose because they have some that are not working that have a stop sign on them. Some that have a sign that tells you that they are annuals. Here is a back-in site that you can choose. It overlooks a little foresty area. It does have a picnic table as well as a fire ring here. This back-in site is a full hookup. It has 50, 20, and 30 amp. Some of the sites tell you exactly what they don't have. This one does not have any water, so stop. They will tell you when you come in to make sure that your site has everything you want. They do not have a dog park here, but they do have a few pet cleaning stations scattered out throughout the park. Many of the sites are pull-through. As you can see, there are a lot of empty sites surrounding us. There were several people here over the weekend, but as the weekend came and gone, then a lot of people have left. This is our site. I really do like that it's woody on both sides. It is a full hookup. We did get a fire ring, a picnic table, a grill. A lot of kids on bicycles. Do beware, they are not looking at you, so do look for them. We've had several cross our paths when we were driving. It's pretty scary, so do watch out for those kids. Here we are. We didn't put our shade out because it's pretty shady here. Didn't really need it. We are pretty high off the ground once we leveled, so we did have to put out our metal step stool to help us get in and out. This little step stool has been so handy. We've had to use it many a time. One of the things I don't mind carrying around with us. You never know when you have to pull it out. So it's kind of close together. Our chairs, the fire ring, very narrow, very long, but very narrow. Check out how close that tree is to our slide. Looks a little funny looking out the window. As I say, it's pretty narrow. Kind of have to turn to the side to get through here. Whoop, and rocky. But we have water. We have sewer. And there we have our 50 amp hookup. And the water's not spraying out. If you don't know what I'm talking about, refer to the video that we will put up there when we were in Arizona. They're very touristy here and have lots of things to do. They have the Nature Nook, the Trading Post, and a Native American exhibit. The mining maze is closed today. Love the sound of that rushing water. Can't miss the Nature Nook. It's right across from the mining area. And this is where you go in and purchase your mining license or bags. You'll see Navajo folk art, roosters and chicken, created by Navajo folk artist Edith John. Checking out the Native American exhibit. It's very beautiful in here, very quiet and serene. Can't imagine having to carve out your canoe like that. A lot of great information about the Lenape Indians. I was gonna say you don't scare me, but he certainly would if I saw him in the woods. This looks like to be all built out of tree bark and sticks with some skin. You can go inside and check it out. Now, how would you like that house? You have the Bushkill Souvenir Shop. If you forget to pack your lunch, there is a snack bar here. A nice souvenir shop if you want to bring home a souvenir. Beside the souvenir shop is the Outfitters. Inside the Trading Post, you see lots of cool stuff. Don't worry if you forgot to use the restrooms before you got here. They have nice, clean ones available. Do you want to learn the story of Bushkill Falls? You can do that too right here. Early records show that in the late 1890s, a farmer charged tourists to walk through the cornfields to reach Bushkill Falls. Very nice exhibit to come into for a minute. We are paying, depending on the weekend or weekday, anywhere from $15 to $18 to go hike. The property has its very own Sugar Mountain Sweet Shop, so if you need a sugar rush before or after your hike, beware though, the bear is guarding the fudge and ice cream, so be careful as you enter. This is the entrance that take you into this beautiful forest that holds 8 falls and a nice well-built trail for all those falls. They have a wildlife exhibit and enter the trail. You can bring your dog here, and they even have nice courtesy litter bags for you. We're headed to Bridal Falls. It is the longest route and will take you to several of the most beautiful falls. I feel like I'm Swiss Family Robinson. Check out how they made all these trails through the woods. Like I said, it's really well marked. You can't get lost here. We are here at the main falls. Can you imagine purchasing this land and finding all these gorgeous views, wonderful waterfalls, and then opening it up to share with everybody else? We are here at the Laurel Glen. Here at the Laurel Glen, they have some wild rhododendrons. They even have each area well marked. At least we don't have to climb up the rough mountain. There's something to say about touristy areas. Check out all this natural, cool rock along the walkway. So many wonderful bodies of water. It's such a shame that you can't go swimming here. As you can see, it's well maintained, so if something starts giving way, they replace it. Here at Adams Flats, you lose your man-made walkway and you're beginning to take a long walk over a natural rocky trail. This part of the trail has lots and lots of roots, so really be careful and watch where you're stepping. My little tribute to you, Peyton. This is definitely a point in our hike that we would stop and Peyton would walk across, no doubt. How much more beautiful can you get than walking alongside this gorgeous creek? That's the little bridge that they built to cross this little bitty stream that leads into the big creek. And our little rooted path leads us right back up to a set of stairs. That's kind of cool to climb up. There's so many beautiful places here. You could spend all day and go up and down each trail. This is Penal Falls. I admire photographers and videoers because there's so many different views of the area. How do you ever pick which one? It is a forest of stacked stones. This path will take you to the Bridal Falls. It's a long walk through woods along a winding stream, but we'll exit through Lower Gorge. Check out these uprooted trees. Kind of made a little island in the middle of the creek. Keeping you safe while still providing you with beautiful scenery. The path is not hard. Just everywhere you turn, there are steps and roots. It's like hiking in a treehouse. I just find it amazing that this is somebody's private land. And even though it looks very touristy at the front, and they charge for you to come into this beautiful place, it's so well worth it. Right ahead, let's keep on hiking. We are at the Bridesmaids Falls. That looks very refreshing. I would love to have some of that water to splash on me right now. We had a lot of hiking up, and now to the bottom of the pool. Man, I wish we could go swimming. With every step level we come down, there's another set of falls. So they say that this is the Niagara Falls of Pennsylvania. There's definitely a wide variety of terrain in this hike, the Red Trail, walking across a lot of rocks at this point. It is definitely a mixture of those nice boarded walkways with a lot of other terrains. They did let us know that this is a very long, steep walk over a natural rocky trail, which it was. There you guys go. You can take a break at Lover's Nook. The Bushkill Falls is awesome. There is a hike for everyone. If you want to hike a little or you want to hike a lot, it's here. And you can't get lost. There's one way in and one way out. A deer and two fawns.
All right, it's time for the Timothy Lake South Cellular Service Report. First up out of the gate is T-Mobile at 25.4 megabits per second down and 2.7 up, a very respectful signal. If you have AT&T, you might be in trouble, 0.25 down and 0.09 up. Not so good, but better than Verizon, who didn't show to the party. Well, we had lots of fun out there, things to do, lots of green, and we really enjoyed our stay. So we'll talk to you next time.